Welcome to the Bamboo Project. If you don't already know, my name is Donovan Gray. I know a lot of people out there right now are looking to start Turo, and the most important thing when starting Turo is knowing which car to put on the app. So about a few weeks ago, we put up a video about how we chose our first car for our market, and in that video I said, if you want me to do a video on your city, just comment or DM me your city and I'll make a video for you. So shout out to all of our subscribers in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. This video is for RR, and we will show you how we researched and found our first car for our market. Step number one is to know how much money you want to make in your market. I'm going to use the median income of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, excuse me. Okay, the median income of Milwaukee is $25,266. All right, that means that every month you have to make $2,105. Okay, this number will change depending on how much you want to make. Maybe you want to make $100,000 a year. Maybe you want to make $1 million a year. Maybe you want to make $400 a year. You'll find out when it's whatever's up to you. That's how you pick. All right, so these other numbers over here, we'll get to that later, but all we need to know right now is how much we're going to make either per year or per month on Turo, how much you want to make. Now, step number two is go to the Turo website. I like to put a date further out into the future. The reason why I like to do that is because I want to be able to see as many cars as possible. So if I put a date closer to now, it's more likely that somebody will be booking a car during that date. Today is December 7th, so I don't want to put a date that's December 10th, the 25th, or around any holidays. So I have April 4th to April 8th of 2022. Another thing you don't want to do is you do not want to put one day. You don't want to put April 4th to April 4th, April 4th to April 5th. The reason why is because certain hosts do not allow you to only book their car for one day. So that means that you will see less cars when you're researching what cars you want to put in your market. And the third thing you want to do is make sure you sign out. The reason you're going to sign out is because they have age limits on different cars. So if you are under 30, certain cars will not come up. I believe there's also like a 25-year-old range too. So depending on how old you are, you will not be able to see all of the cars if you're logged into your own account. So now step number 3 is to decide where you want to list your car. All right, so here's what we have for Milwaukee. I'm going to use this. I'm going to zoom out real quick just to kind of see how much cars pop up more. Not really that much. That's fine. So this is Milwaukee, right? Now, when you're looking to see where you want to put your car, you want to put it in certain spots. One of those spots will be probably near an airport because people can come off the airport, get right into the car, boom, let's go. Maybe near a popular train station, like you can see right here. Boom, train station, right here is the airport. Popular bus depots. You're looking for anywhere that's easily accessible for someone to access your car when they want to get to it. Okay, near a bus stop, a train station, an airport, things like that. The next thing I like to do is put my car a little bit outside of where all of the other cars are at, because I don't want to have to compete on the Turo website right here with all the cars in this area. So let's say I come on Turo, I'm like, oh, maybe I want to see what kind of car I want to get. Boom, there's a car right here. I can click on this. Might click on this one, maybe click on these two here, these two here. I'm not going to be clicking in this area. There's too many cars over here, but I might click a little bit outside of where I'm looking for. So I don't want to put my car in the direct middle where everybody else's car is at. Okay. So it seems like if I had to choose a spot on here, honestly, the airport seems to be pretty empty in terms of cars. So I'll probably put my car near there. Maybe somewhere near this train station here, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe probably put it on this side over here. Right around there. And I don't know what's up in this area, but a lot of cars seem to be in, what is this, Capital? What is this called? Is to write down how many cars there are of each brand. Okay. So here's how you do that. You go to more filters, then you go down. Wow, there's only 149 cars in total. That is crazy. That's super low. See? Exclusive, deluxe. Now you go to vehicle makes. You go to the first one, AM General. There's 0 of those. Go to Acura. There's 0 of those. Go to Alfa Romeo. 0 of those. Go to the Aston Martin. 0 of those. Go to the Audi. Okay, 5 Audis. So I'm going to write down all of or how many cars are in each brand, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have finished writing down all the cars of each brand. This is the lowest amount that I've ever seen, with only 145 cars, which is absolutely crazy. So what I'm gonna do is, or what I normally will do is, I don't pick the cars from the top or the bottom, right? So I want you to guess which brand you think come in at the top 3 spots, numbers 1, 2, and 3. I'll give you 15 seconds to guess, and while you do that, I will see myself which cars come in at 1, 2, and 3. All right, so this is probably this is hilarious to me. This is actually hilarious. Honestly, this is the last video that I decided to make before I put a pause on accepting new requests for videos, and I think it's just kind of funny that this is the last one. So coming in at number 3, okay, with a whopping 11 cars, okay, we have the Tesla. Coming in at number 2 with an amazing amount of cars. We got 12 cars, the Mercedes-Benz. And then hold up, wait a minute, coming in at the number 1 spot, numero uno, we have, wait, let me check something else, hold on. It's actually a tie for number 3. It's between the Tesla and the Ford. Almost forgot that one. Oh, and the Chevrolet. Wow, we have a 3-way tie for spot number 3. And then number 1, the number 1 spot, okay, with 13 cars in all of Milwaukee, is the Honda. Okay, now I'm gonna put into perspective what I normally see. All right, normally I see 99 cars of one brand. I've even seen 200 plus cars of one brand before. I normally will see 40, 50. The top spot, I don't think the top spot has ever been under, honestly, probably never been under 50. I don't think I've ever seen the top spot be under 50. So for it to be 13, this is going to be a whole different type of video than I normally do. So what I normally will do is I'll try and find the car that's in the middle, like the brands that's in the middle. So if the top is 13, or if the top is 100 and the lowest is obviously 0, I might try and go somewhere like in the 30s or something like that, right? But as you can see here, the high is 13. So in all honesty, why not go for 13 to get the 13th one, right? So honestly, I think I would go with any cars between this is rough. I'm gonna say between 9 and 13. That's what I'm going with. All right, so let's see what brands there are that come between spots 9 and 13. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, 7. We have 7 brands. All right, we have the Chevrolet, the Ford, the Honda, the Jeep, the Lexus, the Mercedes-Benz, and the Tesla. And honestly, just my guess, I feel like you could probably make a lot of money in Milwaukee because there aren't a lot of cars, so that you could probably put a higher price on them. But then when you have it something like that, it's like now you're competing with rental car companies, and it's like, what are their prices? You know, what's the cost of living in Milwaukee? I don't really know. You know, the median income of 2019 seemed to be lower than I've seen. So 25,000 is kind of low. But that was 2019. So, you know, whatever. So now what I'm going to do is step number 5. All right. You divide how much you want to make by 15. Okay. Right here, we have $2,105. The reason why you do that is because you want to make that amount of money in 15 days. Why 15 days? Because that is the average amount that you're probably going to have the car rented. And it's the safe amount. I think between 12 and 15 days a month is a safe amount of bookings for your car. You don't want to be overzealous with 30, and you don't want to undersell yourself with 0 or 4, right? So once you have it divided by 15, in our case, that's $140. Then you will divide that number by 75%. The reason why it's 75% is because Turo has 5 different insurance plans, okay? They have the 60, the 75, the 80, the 85, and they have the 90. What those plans means is that is how much you will get to keep from the amount that you charge on your car per day. So if you charge $100 for your car, that means that you get to keep 90% if you are on the 90% plan. There's also another difference on the plan. They will be on the screen as well as I'm talking. So if you are on the 90% plan, that means that you have a deductible of $2,500. For those who do not know what a deductible is, if you get into an accident, right? Let's say your accident is $1,000. Turo will not give you any money for your accident, okay? Now, if you get into an accident and the accident costs you $2,700, okay? Turo will only give you $200. Why? Because your deductible is $2,500. Your deductible is how much you have to pay first before Turo gives you any money. So the higher percent plan you on, the higher deductible you have. It's $2,500 for the 90% plan, and if you're on the 60% plan, it's $0, and on the 75% plan, it's $250. So for this video, we are using the 75% plan. That is why you will divide your take-home rate, remember that 15-day number, by 75%. That gives you $187. So you have to charge $187 for your car. Now listen, that's going to be crazy. Every car not going to be able to get $187. So you know what you have to do? Divide that by how many cars you plan to have on the app. So let's say you want to have 3 cars on the app. Boom. That means that each car has to make at least has to be $62. That is what your daily rate has to be for each car. And then you keep the 75% of that. Now, this does not take into account financing because everybody's financing numbers will be different depending on what your credit score is, so on and so forth, how much money you have, your job, etc., etc. This is how much money you need to make, though. Okay, we'll get to the financing later. So once you do all of that math, you know how much money you have to make or charge for your car per day. Now we go on to step number 6. My favorite part is researching the Turo listings. All right, so we're gonna look at the ones that we chose from earlier, from 9 to 13. And here's a little tidbit: because this market is smaller, the oversaturated method and the undersaturated method aren't gonna apply as much because there's not a lot of cars in total. Like it's not a lot. So that means the oversaturated method is this. You want to see if there are too many cars of one brand. You don't want to try and compete in that market, so you want to get something that's lower in terms of the amount of cars there are. You also don't want to get a car that is too low, where it's like only 3 or 4 cars. This is normally what I will do. So you want something somewhat in the middle. But the undersaturated method is when you want to look down for those cars in the 4, 5, 8 range. You might find, a little needle in the haystack, or, whatever they call it, golden nugget, whatever. If you're an experienced Turo host, you might say, okay, I want to try and compete in the oversaturated market. I think that I have enough reviews and ratings to compete with people who have a bunch of these cars. But in this case, there's 13 cars for the Honda. That's the highest. There's not much competition there. Like, it's not really that much. So now that we have that, we're going to go and look at the Turo listings. So we're starting off with the Chevrolet. And how many of them are there? 11. And they are not charging a lot of money. That's an Equinox? That looks nice. Bro, that's a nice Equinox. We have Equinox. I think this one is souped up. That one looks really nice. We got some Tahoes. We got a Suburban. You got a Corvette, an Equinox. Honestly, I haven't seen Equinox in a while. A Camaro, another Camaro, a Malibu, a Suburban, and a Malibu. So from looking at this list here, I think a Chevy Equinox is a good bet. This looks like this will be considered a SUV, or I guess a compact SUV. In terms of how much you would make off of it, that number is severely low. Like $54 you're charging. Remember, how much we have to charge? $60 for 3 cars. So if you were to get, I don't know, let's do 4 cars, make it a little bit easier on you. You have to charge $62 at least for your car. Now, $47. So this number here, $62, is just an arbitrary number that I added in there for financing. That way you know how much financing you have to get for your car. That number is completely arbitrary. There's no way of knowing how much you have to put in for the financing. What I did for this number here is I just divided this number, the price per car, by 75%. That's all I did. There's nothing complicated. That's it. Just divide it by 75% to add a little cushion for the push-in when you're trying to do the financing. Okay, we're looking at, we have to charge at least $62 for our car. These numbers are not high enough for us, even with 4 cars. So I would have to get a Tahoe. Where's this located at? It has 12 trips. This one has 17 trips. A Corvette, an Equinox. So I would not get any of these cars because they don't really have a lot of trips. And the best one here would seem to be the Tahoe and the Suburban. Let's see. And they're old though, so that's good. Shout out to Cherie. She has 39 trips in July. Okay, how many cars does she have? She's killing it. She has 2 cars. Wow, the Blazer and the Tahoe are hers. That's hilarious. She's not an All-Star host yet. That's interesting. She must have canceled something. Oh, wow. Okay, so this says her first review was September 7th. This is another thing to look at, okay? What was their first review and when was their last review? It gives you an idea of what their, I guess you could say how busy that car is or how often it gets booked. September 7th to now, this car has 12 trips. That's September, October, November, December. So in 4 months, it has 4 trips. We're looking at about 3 trips a month. That's not bad at $105. And this is an older car. It's not the newest car. So you're going to save a lot of money on purchasing and financing. That's good. So another thing to look at is you click over here on Trip Start. The reason why you would do that is because you want to make sure that they don't change their dates closer to the current date. A lot of hosts will have a future date where it's very expensive and then they change the price closer to when you're actually looking at the car. Right now, look, 95. These still it's pretty on par with her number. That's good. So that's a good thing. So I think I would feel comfortable charging $105 for this car. Okay. And the Suburban has 17 trips. They charge you even more money for it. Newer year. Shout out to Peter. He's an all-star host. Okay. Let's see when his first review was. His first review was July 16th. That's not that many. From July 16th to now, he has 17 trips on this car, charging $179 a day, though. That's not bad. Let's see if he's charging that if I check on his actual current date. We got 148. I don't see that 179 number. So I feel like you can get 150s for the Suburban, which is not bad. That's way above what we needed from before. That's way above that. But these cars are expensive, but this one is older. And the last review is November 30th. That's good. See, they went to the football game. They need a big car. Boom, there you go. This is good. He has 4 cars, 2 Teslas and 2 big Chevys. I feel like I didn't see this one come up on the list. So he has 2 Suburbans. What does that say? That's probably a good car to get. So I'm gonna go with the Suburban, and they charge $150 for that. All right, on to the next one. The Ford with a whopping 11 cars. Nothing really. Oh, a Ford Fusion has 47 trips. That's not bad from 2014. Okay, I think I might get one. Where are these located at? This one is near Capitol Heights, and this other one is near the airport. So there you go. This might be another one to look at. Even though it's very low in how much they charge, it's probably very inexpensive to get a Ford Fusion from 2014. Like the down payment is probably like $1. See, now what I like to do is I come over here, see what their about is. I'll copy some of that, put it on mine, because I'm new. I don't know what to put in mine, but somebody's an all-star host, they probably have some good words in there. So I'll just copy that and just do my thing. So how many cars does he have? He has 3 cars. A Volkswagen, a Toyota Prius. Okay. So that's good to have. Yeah, he said it. Very few all-star hosts. There aren't a lot of all-star hosts because there aren't a lot of cars. So there's a market here. Like if you could capitalize on this market, you could be the person everybody comes to. There's literally like, I doubt anybody in this market has 1,000 trips, which would make them a power host. Let's see his pictures. Okay, these are okay pictures. They're not even that. They're just regular pictures. Let's go to the next. I wouldn't get any of these. Maybe like this kind of car, this little tiny little joint right here. They joined in October and they have 1 trip. Yeah, their cars are old. So I mean, I wouldn't get that one. What else we got? We got the Honda. Let's see what the Honda's looking like. Did they just start like Turo Milwaukee recently? 13 Hondas. HRV has 26 trips. Okay, 50 trips. 102 trips for the Honda Civic. I see what you got to get here. Get you a Honda. Stop playing. Get you a Honda. Charge like $65 for it. And that's the money maker right here. Look at this. 70 trips. 104 trips. 20. Look, 100. This is 100 trips. So now what I want to see is, are they getting booked recently? How old are these reviews? Okay. Oh, we found a power host in Milwaukee. Did not think I was going to find that. November 26th, November 7th, October 10th, October 6th. So the car's getting booked. Wow. So yeah, look, now when you find a power host, right? This is what I like to do. I like to go to their listing and go on their profile. Click on their picture. All right. See it? Power host, all-star host. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cars. Not even a lot. I've seen people with 88 cars. Like that would be half of Milwaukee's market. Like, that's crazy. Does he have any of the same cars? He has one Honda. He has 3 Hondas. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5 Hondas. There's 13 Hondas out here. He has 5 of them. How did he get 1,000 trips? That's crazy. He has 2 Teslas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 Hondas. He has damn near half the Hondas. That's crazy. Honestly, like I said, he knows. But there's a market here. Like, nobody has really set the tone for what this market likes. But it seems like they like the small Honda Civic Coupe, the little small hoopty type joint. They like those. Get a small one. Don't pay a lot. Make a lot of money off of that. That's what I'm seeing so far. All right. The next one would be the Jeep. All right. So we have the Jeep Wrangler with 30 trips. Okay. 6, 6, 27, 6, 27. Okay. This is good. A Jeep Wrangler is where the money is at. Okay, so Jeep Wrangler 2015 has 30 trips. Their most recent review, November 27th. That's good. That's great. That is great news. Are they charging that price closer to today, though? That's what we got to find out. They are. They are charging that price. Okay. He only has 1 car. All his cars are from this, and he joined in July. So from July until now, he has 30 trips. Okay, that's kind of a lot of trips. July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 5 months. That's about 6 trips a month on average. That's crazy. That's crazy. At $100 a day, the other powerful should get one of these. Join in April, 27 trips. His last review was November 29th. Get you a Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. That's where the money is at. He charging $89. That's low as hell, bro. What's the price for these? Let's see. Yep, $100, $105 a day. 105. Whoever this person is obviously bugging. Charging $89 for the car. I don't know why they're doing that. They messing the whole game up that didn't even start yet. Yeah, it's right here next to the train station. Who is this? Nate, we wildin', bro. You gotta change your price. Okay, who else we got here? So yep, I will get the Unlimited. Last review October 19th. This is an up and coming market, it seems like. Next is the Lexus. Okay, we have 9 Lexuses. All right, Lexiki. All right, $139 for this? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how they getting away with that price. Let's see if they actually charge that though. Let's look. See, you gotta go back and you gotta check. Oh, it's Logan. It's the Power Host. Wow, how did he get away with charging that? Wow, how does he? A 2016 Lexus, he charges $140? People are paying for that? Wow, his last review was August 30th though. It only has 6 ratings, but I mean, he charging $144. That's crazy. I would never pay that for that car. Not for 2016. Probably even have Bluetooth in it. 61 trips for this Lexus right here for $70 a day. Who has this car? Logan again. Listen, Logan's about to be the super power mega host out here. If y'all don't catch him, not really feeling. I mean, you can get you a Lexus. You know, like I said, you can really get you any of these cars. To be honest, that I'm looking at. There's no set car, but let's look for the best ones though. Let's look for the best. The Mercedes-Benz is the next on the list. 12 Mercedes-Benz. Okay, you got 13 trips, 4 trips, 7 trips, 3, 2. Yep, Mercedes-Benz is not it. Then nobody's booking these. This don't make no sense to get. These are old too. 2014. When did they get this car? Oh, I can't say Akalia. Akela. Oh, Akela. Bruh, I'm obviously dyslexic. Her name is definitely probably Akela. All right, let's see how many. She has 75 trips and she has 4 cars. Okay. Volkswagen doing numbers, Honda doing numbers, Kia Forte doing numbers. So she's killing it. I don't know why she's not a all-star host. That's kind of odd. When's her last review for this? November 14th? Oh, she canceled 2 trips. That's why. Okay. Listen, get you one of these too if you had the money. Oh, here's a play too. Yeah, if y'all don't know this, if you get approved from a bank for a loan, right, you can go to multiple different lenders, or not lenders, go to multiple different dealers, because they don't know when to check your credit that you already have a loan out for the car. So if you go, let's say on Monday you go to Honda, then on Tuesday you go to Chevy, then on Wednesday you go to the Buick, they will all approve you for the car because all they're seeing on your credit is no cars. Until that month rolls over, they'll say, oh my God, this man just bought 45 cars last month. What the hell? But for you, you're not going to have your cars repo. You know why? Because you put them on Turo. You smart. You loyal. Okay? You about to put your car on there and make money off of it. You're not, what they always say, we buy assets, not liabilities. That's what all the gurus be saying. So that's what you're buying when you make money off your car. All right, next on the list is, last on the list is the Tesla. All right. We have 11 Teslas, and they are doing the best financially. Get you a damn Tesla. Look at this. 300. I have never seen 300. I think maybe once. I think seen 300. I think the most at 300. Nah, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen 300 trips. Who is that? Is that same dude from before? Is that Mr. Power Host Logan? Watch it. Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? It's him. That's how he got to Power Host status. One car got 300 trips. His last review is November 29th. And this car is from 2014. And he charges $130. Oh my God. Get a Tesla. Don't play about nothing else. Don't even ask about what cars to get. Get a Tesla. It don't even matter the year, obviously. This is 2014. Oh, it's a Model S though. That's kind of crazy. That is a pretty good car. But even still, the Model 3 2020 has 40 trips. Let's see how recent they put this car up on here. Alex has one car, the Model 3, and he started what? His first review was, damn, last year. That's kind of far. Shit. So from last year to now, he has 40 trips. That's not a lot of trips. But again, listen, the other guy has 300. So I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot. Get a Tesla. This one has, look at this. Who has this? Is this Logan again? 5 stars though. Shout out to him. Certified power host. Bro, why are you lying? Don't lie. Bro, I could check right here. You're not a power host. Are you lying, bro? That's cap. You know what he did? He probably copied Logan's description. Yeah, he does not. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. He's not a power host. I don't know why you put that there. A power host means you have 1,000 trips. He is a all-star host, not a power host. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. We can see you. Last trip was November 21st. Okay. Now he's charging $173. Lord have mercy. Is he charging that now? It's already booked out all of February. That's what it looks like. All of January too? All of December. How is that even possible? Maybe you don't have it. If this car is booked out all of these months before it's even, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if somebody booked it out all this time. I don't think that's what happened. But if somebody did, that would be insane. Maybe he's using the car for himself. I don't know what's going on. Maybe, I don't know. That's crazy. All right, so we have the Tesla. I'm gonna go with the Model S. $150 for that. Why are you charging so little? Who is this? You gotta research the game, John. John, you wildin', bro. You wildin'. That's why you got a 4.5. Oh, that is why he charges so low, because he done messed up. What he did? A tire exploded. Ridiculous. Lord have mercy. Due to extremely poor maintenance by the host. Sheesh. We're fortunate the tire didn't cause a wreck as we were driving through a rainstorm and had to limp to a spot with risk. This is crazy. Sheesh. That's tough, bro. That's yeah, ain't nobody gonna book that, bro. I'm sorry to tell you that. You about to really be out of luck. And you only got, how many cars you got? One? I hope that's your personal car, because, and these pictures, how the pictures look. Oh, the second picture is good. Now, why on earth would the first picture be your main picture when this is your second picture? This picture looks a lot better than the first one. I like that color too. Nice little brown. Oh, I'm gonna get I want a Tesla so much. Why would you? I can see your face, bro. I can see your shadow. But either way, we have found the 3 cars that we are now going to use for step number 7. Okay, guys, we're on step number 7. I like to use Carvana. Why is that? Because I can see how much the financing may be. Okay, so let's go on Carvana, and we're gonna do the first car, which is the Tahoe. Actually, no, the Suburban, not the Tahoe. We're not doing that one. So we need 2016 and up. All right, this car is expensive as hell, but let's see if we can get the best price for this car. We have the lowest price is $3,000 cash down for $734 a month. That sounds like good numbers to me. All right, let's do the math on it. So we got what? 734, and they're charging $150. That number is bonkers. 75% plan, okay? 15 days booked out the month. You are making $854 on this car after the car note is paid and the insurance is paid. That's crazy. How much you make? You got to make to be good for the month. You have to make $2,100. So you need to what? You need 3 of these or 2.5 of these, and you are good. And that's if you on the 75% plan. Let's say you get the 90% plan. You just made $1,100 in 15 days, and the car is paid off. You could drive the car for the rest of the month yourself, and you made $1,200. That's crazy. So here you have the 21 days a month right here. Boom, you $1,500. My chest. You gonna make $1,500 in 21 days on a 75% plan. And if you somehow get your car booked 30 days, if you can get this car booked for 30 days, it wouldn't be every month though, but for 30 days on a 75% plan, we talking about $2,500 on one car a month. That's insanity. That's insanity. That's a car I would get. I'm getting this one. I would get this one for sure. Now the next one's the Jeep Wrangler 2020. Let's do 2019. As far back as we're gonna go is 2019. And then what comes up? We need the unlimited, I believe it was, right? The unlimited. We need the unlimited. Yes, it came up. Okay, boom. So we're looking at $700 a month for the unlimited one. And that's 2019. That's that number not looking too great for 105. I mean, it's not bad though compared to the other one. It's not gonna look good. So we have $704 a month, and you charging $105. So you get to keep $400 or so, right? That's not bad. That's not, your car's paid off in 15 days. That's what you get to keep. Right here's the 21 days if it's booked out, and here you have 30 days if it's booked out. Right there, boom, bow, pow, pop. Now we on to the final one, I believe it is. Yes, it is the Tesla Model S. All right. Oh, babe, I just want you to know that earlier I was looking at one of the places, and I went on Carvana, and they said I can get a Chevy Camaro for $0. So I just want you to know that if I pull up with a Camaro one day, that's the reason why, because it's $0. It was $0, and it was $300 a month. So when you see me driving one, then you know how it happened, because it was free. They gave it to me for free. The Tesla Model S, like $340 or something like that. I'm like, bro, why don't I have a Tesla? I mean a Camaro. Yeah, I'm like, how do I not have a Camaro by now? This is crazy. I should have been had a Camaro. Okay, so now we're looking at the Tesla Model S, and we have to go to at least 2014. Oh, these are, sheesh, $13,000 down. I mean, it is a Model S, so am I really surprised? This one is $5,000 down. Okay, let's go with this one, because they're bugging with it. Why is this, how much miles is on it? It's more miles, that's why. I said lowest price. How did y'all give me this one? How is this? This is not the lowest price. Are y'all crazy? Do y'all know what lowest price mean? So, okay, so going by this, if you get, oh, this is a pre-order. Oh, maybe that's why. So $900 a month, $5,000 cash down. You can get this Tesla right here, 2017 Model S. Why don't I'm telling you, when we move to Atlanta, I'm getting everything. I'm getting all the cars, all the Airbnbs, all the real estate. I'm buying all the stuff. I want everything. I want all the stuff. So we have $900 a month for this, right? Which is kind of crazy. But for that, you could probably get like 170. I'm gonna say 165 conservatively for that car. So here's what you're looking at, $856 a month that you get to keep. Isn't that crazy? On a 75% plan, your Tesla is rented out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and you made $900 after you paid for the insurance and the car note. You made $900. That's crazy. Now, if you, and here's the thing, people love a Tesla, so it's gonna be booked out more than 15 days. Boom, we got 21 days. You just made $1,600. You made $1,600 off one car. Okay. Now, if the car in some way gets booked out every single day for the month, you at $2,700 after you already paid off your car note, which is $900. And how much you have to make for the year? Our goal was $25,000 for the year, $2,000 for the month. You eclipsed that. You're eclipsing that. And again, it depends on which plan you are on. So now, before I wrap this video up, there is a bonus little tidbit I like to give. So here it is. One thing I also will do when looking for cars, I like to look at the vehicle types. Okay, vehicle types. So I see cars. There are 74 cars. I go to SUVs. There are 61 SUVs. I go to minivans. There are 6 minivans. Okay, so what that means is there's more of a niche or a gap for me to fill when I see that there aren't a lot of cars. So I might get a certain brand that I know is booked out a lot because we did our homework, and then I'll go, oh, there's a gap because people like this brand but they don't have the minivan for the brand. Okay, boom, you are doing your research. You know which cars to get. So let's look at this real quick. the Rutan, the Country, they all look at all these minivans getting booked. Stop playing, get you a minivan. That's what I'm saying. This is how you do your research. Look at the minivans. Don't front. Don't go out there trying to buy the fastest car, the most expensive car. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Or the newest car. So now let's see trucks. For trucks, we have 6 trucks. Are they getting booked out? Somewhat, not really. And then the last one is the vans. There's 2 vans and they are not really getting booked out. So there you go. You now know how to research and pick the best car for you in your market. And with that being said, Bamboo Project out.